Sorry about that, I was muted. Hey there, kids, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, hoping that you are having a great day, and in today's video, I'd like to sit back with y'all and relax and have a conversation about Super Slam. That's right, we're talking about Flesh and Blood, specifically the newest set for Flesh and Blood. It releases this weekend, and there's a lot to talk about, but I want to make a very quick video here talking about two aspects of the set. One, I want to talk about its general sense of where the set is currently in terms of hype, demand, market, etc. And two, I want to talk about one card in particular in the set. You guys probably already know what card I'm talking about. There's been a lot of discussion about it online, and I just want to throw my penny into the ring, so to speak. But first, let's talk about Super Slam as a set. It's great. There's a lot to like here. Yes, there's the expansion slot stuff, but this is a Guardian/Brute set, and it's also a revered/reviled set. That's right, new talents for the game and new heroes for those talents. And KO, who's an older hero, but we're pretend he doesn't exist right now, right? Because this is like his third card, and you know, I might be a bit bitter about the fact that KO has 3 different incarnations right now, and Data at All only has 1. And James White, please, I'm begging you, just give me an adult Data at All, please. But that aside, okay. Super Slam is another example of Flesh and Blood products continuing to grow increasingly more in demand as time goes on. Let's talk about some previous sets from the last like 12-ish months. The Hunted and the High Seas. I was able to secure 3 cases of the Hunted for myself, which I cracked and opened. Enjoyed cracking those, and then singles were added to the TCG player inventory so I could sell them. I was able to secure only 2 cases of High Seas. Same deal. But for Super Slam, because I was super enthusiastic about this set, I tried to once again get 3 cases for it, but I was only able to get 3 boxes. That's right, allocations are coming in pretty hard, and smaller fries across the board are now being put under pressure, competing with the bigger fish to try and get as many boxes as they can, or at least that's how it is in my particular corner of the world. Yeah, it looks like there is a lot of genuine demand for Super Slam. The Flesh and Blood community is growing, and it seems that there's more and more people every day talking about taking their first steps into the game, trying to figure out where they should go next. Fabrary, which is a wonderful resource, appears to be more and more successful every day. I should get around to actually seeing how their traffic looks, because just browsing through the decks, it seems like more and more get added all the time. It's crazy to look through that stuff. So yeah, overall, you know, just clear, concise, deliver it to you. Super Slam looks like another successful set. James White, please give me an adult Data at All. Please. And yeah, it just looks like it's continuing the trend of Flesh and Blood, in all honesty. It looks like Flesh and Blood's trend of growth and genuine demand is increasing, just anecdotally from the fact that I am able to get less and less as each set releases. I do feel bad about that, because I would like more and more as each set releases, but I understand how it is. So let's move on to talking about a single card in the set, because this is where the video shifts from my just telling you guys the news to shifting to my opinion, because we're going to be talking about the Authority of Ataya, the newest generic resource gem, super rare chase card. You get about one of these every so often. Gems are pretty nice resources. They're usually legendary. You can usually pitch them for resources and an effect as you pitch them. This one looks really good. For those of you who don't know, the Authority of Ataya is a blue card, which means you pitch it for 3 resources total, and it has an effect. When it's pitched, defense reactions played by your opponent cost 1 more resource to play. That's a really powerful effect. It made even more powerful by the fact that Authority of Ataya it's not class bound. It's a generic gem, like some of the earlier gems in the game's history, meaning this is a really strong card that you could feasibly play in any deck. And I've been seeing a lot of chatter online about people saying that it's overpowered and that LSS is out of their minds for printing such a very playable card in the highest possible rarity. And to that I say, yeah, it's pretty powerful. But not every deck wants it. It's very situational. How often are you going to be attacking, pitching this card for your turn that you are attacking, and your opponent's going to be blocking with defense reactions? Probably more often than I would think, because, again, I'm not good at this game talk to anybody. I'm very bad at this game. But it, to me, at the very least, seems like this is not as strong, not as universally powerful as a lot of people take it to be. And it's just, for me, because the effect you get when you pitch it is so situational. Yes, it is something that can come up fairly often, but it's not an instant reward like, I don't know, Heart of Findal, where you get what you pay for right away. And yeah, that's a weird example, I know, but Authority of Ataya, just to me personally, does not seem as strong as some people are making it out to be. It is definitely a very, very desirable card that you could, in theory, put into any deck that could play it. Do not get me wrong there. But I don't think that it's worth fretting over. And I don't think it's worth taking the torch to LSS over printing a strong card at the highest rarity. Because, like it or not, the highest rarities don't necessarily need to just be shiny, special art cards that no one ever sees play. They can totally be playable. There's nothing in Flesh and Blood that says that they couldn't be, right? That aside, you know, take this however you want, but I do think some genuine desirability, some genuine collectability is good for a game. And Flesh and Blood has that in spades. I mean, I am a sucker for cold foils. I think Flesh and Blood's cold foils look absolutely beautiful, and I try to hoard as many of them as I can, regardless of their actual value, just because I like them a lot. There are going to be people out there who hoard the gems, regardless of how good or bad they are, just because of how rare they are, and that's fine. And yeah, there's going to be people who want Authority of Ataya because of how good it appears to be in constructed play, and that's also fine. There's plenty of reasons to want the card, there's plenty of reasons to like the card, and there's at least one good reason to play the card. But I don't think there's any good reason to get upset over it, because it just, at the end of the day, does not seem like that overpowered a card, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just looking at this from the wrong lens, because I'm not a person who really takes defense reactions too much into account, or at least, I don't know. As a mechanologist player, it's just not something that comes up a whole lot for me. I don't play them. Defense reactions are for blockers. We don't do that in Date at all. But yeah, my worthless opinion as someone who's, again, my opinion is worth not a whole lot because I am not good at the game. But I just don't, at the end of the day, think Authority of Ataya is as anger-inducing as some people are making it out to be. So that's all I got. Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through to the end of this video, and I'll see you next time.